Hey everybody, this is Amy CQ from amycq.com and welcome to my next video, my series, where today we're going to be talking about, your website is dominating when it keeps it all in the family. So I know how hard you've worked to get eyes on your website. You've been out there marketing, you've been posting on social media, and now you're finally getting some eyes on your website. Now what's the last thing we want to do when that happens? Is redirect them somewhere else right away. No, we worked hard to get them here. We want to keep them in the family. We want to keep them on our website as long as possible. Okay, so there are a few things maybe that we could avoid doing and other things that we can do to help keep those eyes, again, in our website. All right, the first one is when you're linking out to other websites. Make sure that you want to open those links in another new tab. So instead of having a link, and it's a good idea to link out. I'm not saying you shouldn't link out to anybody else's site because say for instance you're writing a blog post and you're reviewing a camera. Well, it would probably be a good idea to have a link to it to buy it on Amazon or to the brand's website so they get more information, things like that. You're adding value by linking out in that way. Okay. So by opening it though in another tab, you're not switching their view from your website over to somebody else's completely, right? So you're going to open up a new tab. Then if they want to go look at that, say in Amazon, and then they're done, they click out of that tab, your website is still open on this first tab. See? So we're trying to keep them there. And then maybe they notice something else and they continue reading on. That wouldn't have happened though if we just switched over entirely to a new website and most people are not going to hit the back button and say, oh, what else they got? They're probably just going to X out and then go to something else. Okay, so that's one thing we can do. Another way we can avoid people being redirected off our site is to not have anything in our main navigation that within one click they're whooshed off to another website. For one, that's very unexpected. So if someone's visiting your website and clicks on a menu tab, in your main navigation, they don't expect to go off to another website. And a lot of times if they do, kind of their spam warning goes off and goes, oh my God, did this site get hijacked? Am I just, being redirected to some porn site right now? Like, they don't know. And sometimes they just click off really quickly. We don't want that to happen. So if you have a legitimate reason why something would need to be redirected somewhere off your site that you want kind of highlighted in a main navigation, create a landing page first so that when they click on that item, they're sent to a landing page that explains maybe why you're redirecting them. Say it's you have a JV partnership with somebody and it's introducing this thing, but we want to redirect on their site. Explain that and then maybe have a big ass button there that they can click to go to that website so they have a choice. So one, if they're not interested, they're not immediately redirected to something they don't even want to go to anyway, which chances are when they get there, again, they're probably not going to hit the back button to get back to your website. And we're not just, doing that without asking. We're giving them a little bit of a warning ahead of time. And kind of going back to the other way, if you do that, again, we want to open it in a new tab so our website is still up. So if they do go to that website and they're interested, they can read and then, hopefully click out of that and our website is still there. The last way I see this happening a lot is when we have social media icons on our website that immediately redirect out to those social media platforms. So this is a newer school of thought out there that some of the experts out there do say that it is better to leave them off. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up on those platforms or not tell your viewers, hey, you can get in touch with me in all these different ways, but their reasoning is, why, if you've worked so hard, again, to get those eyes on your website, why would you want to immediately redirect them to Facebook or immediately redirect them to Twitter? Well, they have a pretty good argument there, right? So what else can we do? Well, if you do value that feed, perhaps maybe it is using more of a feed, like a sidebar feed of, say, your Twitter posts in there with just a button that says follow me. So they can click it and immediately follow you without leaving your site. Same goes for Facebook if you want to do a Facebook feed, an Instagram feed, and have the button just be follow me or like my page. That way they're not leaving your website, but they do know that, like, hey, I do have a presence out on these other channels. Whichever one you prefer, you can like me, follow me, whatever. Now, if you're still not ready to give up those social media icons, make sure maybe they're just subtly placed on your website. So maybe in the header, very small, or very subtly in the footer. Again, test it out. Maybe have those in a feed and see which ones people are clicking on more. And if they are redirected off your site a lot more, maybe it's time to take those off and just keep a feed. Okay, that's another way we can keep more eyes on our website and less out on other people's. So in summary, today, you know your website is dominating when it keeps it all in the family. We've worked really hard to get those eyes on our website, so let's try to keep them there as long as we possibly can. All right, if you've liked this video, please like, share, or comment below. If you're interested in receiving other content like these videos or exclusive insights that I only write to my subscribers, I will have the link in the YouTube show notes, or visit my website at amycq.com to sign up for my weekly newsletter. Thanks everybody. Bye.